Hello, welcome. It is currently Saturday, July 26th, 2025 at 3:33 a.m. Recording in St. Louis, Missouri, I'm Aaron Wills. This is a random rambling video. Along with welcoming you to my channel, allow me to thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe before sharing this video and turning on the post notification bell. Post notification bell. What the hell? I'd appreciate you did all of that. Subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on the post notification bell. And share the video. I would appreciate all of that if you'd be willing to do that for me. And by for me, I mean for me, of course. George for me. Nothing much to report from the old nursing home tonight. Just your average crazies walking around doing average crazy shit, yelling and screaming, banging on the nurse's counter, saying they demand help. And when the nurse says, "Well, with what do you need help?" They always come up with some weirdo thing they need. I need the phone to call my father. Look, lady, you're 1 billion years old. I don't think your father's alive. I need to call my grandmother, one woman said. She's at least 80, banging on the desk, banging on the nurse's station, saying she needs to call her grandmother. I need to call my grandmother now. But then you better pray, or talk up to the skies, or down to the ground. One of the two. I don't think your grandma's alive, honey. You're 80 years old, and your grandma would have to be about 10,000 years old for her to be alive. I don't know, let's see. Let's say her grandmother had her mother when she was 12. And then her mother had her when she was 12. So that would make the grandma 24 at that point. And so 24, and then 80 years later, she'd be 104. The odds are very much against the fact that she's still alive. Although, I mean, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility, but it's a long shot. And first of all, it's a long shot that the grandma had the mom when she was 12, and that the mom had the daughter when she was 12, which is what would happen. Which is what would have to happen if the grandma was 104 today. So they were the normal ages of young, like 15. Let's say the grandma had her mom when she was 15, and then the mom had her when she was 15. What would that be? 130? No, I'll figure it out. I think it's 120 or something. So the grandma would be 15 when she had the mom, and then the mom was 15 when she had this crazy woman banging on the nurse's station. So the mom would be 95, I guess, and the grandmother would be 15 years older than that, which would be 110. That's a very long shot. It should be 110 years old. I'm sure the oldest person to ever live, documented, would be, Moses. But since then, I think, I don't know, 110 might be a possibility. My phone's all the way over there. I'd ask it. But maybe she's alive. Well, I don't know. I doubt it, though. And what if they were each 20 when they had their child? Well, you'd add what? 15 more years? No, I don't know. I'll figure it out. So let's say the grandma was 20 when she had this crazy lady's mother. argument, we'll do 18, which is young, but still too old to be alive, I'm sure. We'll see. If they're 18, if the grandmother was 18 when she had this crazy lady's mom, and the mom was 18 when she had the crazy lady's daughter, when she had the crazy lady, the mom would be 95 and the grandma would be 125. No, I don't know. The grandma would be 108. No, I can't do it. I can't do the math off the top of my head. I'm too stupid. I set up this scenario and I can't figure it out. And you guys can, I'm sure. You'd be 98 plus 18, which is 114, I believe. 98 plus 18 is, what is it? 98, shit. I yanked my earbud out of my ear and I knocked something off my computer table. I'd like to say computer desk, but it's just a bedside table. I got all my shit crammed onto. I got a lot of shit on here. I got my laptop. I've got my audio interface. I got some other shit that I have on here, like my milk cup. Usually you would consider it a water pitcher, but right now I've got milk into it. That's delicious too. Nice cold milk. Nothing better, is there? Some might argue nice hot milk or warm milk is better, especially at 3:40 in the morning when you haven't gone to sleep yet. I should be able to sleep all right once I finish making this video. All right, here, what was I talking about? I was talking about 18 times 80 or some shit. Wait a minute. All right, so I said the grandma had this crazy lady's mom at the age of 18, which is young, but still too old to be alive, I think. We'll figure it out. And then the crazy lady's mom had her at 18, which means the grandma was 36 when the crazy lady was born. The grandma was 36. So I already know it would make her 116. That's not possible. It's not possible she's still alive if they're each 18. Oh. And if they're each 40, that would be 120. She's definitely not alive. So at 12, she'd have to be what? 104? That's not possible. That's possible, but I doubt it. I had to bet against the old lady, the crazy lady's grandmother still being alive. I want to call my grandmother. Give me a phone now. Well, what do you need a phone for so-and-so? I won't say her name. Well, what do you need a phone for so-and-so? I want to call my grandmother now. I had to let her down. I said, so-and-so, I don't think your grandmother's still alive. No? No. Okay. It worked. She just walked away. She figured, okay, the bitch is dead. I'll walk away. I'm not saying her grandmother was a bitch. I didn't know her grandmother. Not very well. Not well enough to call her a bitch. But not at all, really. Milkies. We have to save up more milk. My milk's gone now. I saved up my milk from from breakfast each morning. I save up my milk each morning for breakfast, and it accumulates until usually it goes bad. But this I caught early and caught it in time while it was still good, and it's delicious. Check. I still have the sound bar, which means I still have audio, which is an oddity 10 minutes into a video. Usually for whatever reason, the audio goes out at about 10 minutes in. So if my audio cuts out during this recording, I'm just going to upload it anyway. So if you wonder why all of a sudden there was no audio, that's because it cuts out for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it do. So if the audio cuts out, I'm still going to upload it for what I've said so thus far. So let me get it now. Thank you for watching. Please come back later when I will better manage my audio so it stays all throughout the entire video, not an entire 10-minute video like this one. Well, it's 11.5 minutes long. It won't stay on as long as this if I don't start it just as I start the video, which is what I did this time, which is why it's still lasting this long. I restarted the audio right when I started the video, and that's why it's still going. I guess. I don't know. But now it's been almost 12 minutes, 11 minutes and 52 seconds now. I'll let you know when it's exactly 12 minutes and 4, 3, 2, 1, 12 minutes. Isn't that exciting? I made a 12-minute stream. It's a recording. It's a video recording. A video recording. So the old lady's grandma would have to be 10,012 years old. If